Okay, does everybody have this handout now? At least everybody who's going to be in the GEMINI tutorial in part 3? Okay, so it'll help things along in the next session if we start things up now, because that way we can wait for the resources to come up during the break rather than sort of hold the tutorial session while everything is configured. So I'm going to walk through the instructions now, and then later on a different instructor will show you what to use with the resources. So please go back to the portal inside the VM, and inside the project GEC17, please create a new slice, and the slice name, it says should start with GEM. Let's say GEM, and then I'll pick my initials, and this shouldn't take long. Here we go, and then please launch FLAC within your new slice. So I'll do that here. And again, this takes a little while FLAC requests advertisements from every single aggregate manager it knows about. And it will also ask for the status of the slivers at every single aggregate, because it's not smart enough to realize that I only brought up the slice 30 seconds ago and haven't actually used it yet. So once it finally gets there, we're going to be dragging out 4 nodes manually onto the canvas. And please follow along, but don't use the same aggregate manager that I do unless my sheet happens to match yours. Look at step 2 on the front page of your instructions, and that will tell you which aggregate manager to use for your slice. In my case, that's the GPO BBN aggregate manager, but yours is probably different, so please follow the instructions and not me. Okay, my one is finished. So now please drag out 4 VMs from whichever aggregate manager is listed. So I'll do 1, 2, 3, 4. Hopefully you'll have a higher resolution screen than I can manage with the projector and be able to fit them on a bit more easily. But once you have the 4 nodes, we then want 5 links between them. So all the way around a ring between the 4 nodes, and then a single cord across the middle. There we go. That looks like the right topology to me, I hope. And then the next step, we're going to ask for GEMINI extensions, which is the purpose of the next session. You'll learn all about what this means. So for now, please just turn this on. That will add an extra node which you hadn't requested originally. So that will be the 5th node, appears automatically once you turn on the Use GEMINI instructions. Then please click the Submit. I'm not going to need this slice for the third session, so I won't actually submit. But if you're going to be here in the third session, please do submit that request for the 5 nodes and add 5 links. I suppose we have about 10 minutes left in this session, so we'll be happy to help if there's anything that looks like it's going wrong, but hopefully that will complete before 3:30, and you'll be in a great position to start the next session. So
and yeah, if you don't get this part to work, please do ask us right now, because it'll be awkward at the beginning of the next session if there are some people who have this slice created and some people who don't. So we're happy to help answer questions on this.
yeah, so any questions about the setting up for the GEMINI part? Or any questions about anything else that came up during this session? I'm happy to answer or redirect them to other people who can answer them. Yes?
So, how did you get to the GEMINI again?
Oh, sorry, I should have mentioned that. It's the third tab. And when there's these 3 tabs here, the left-hand tab has the list of AMs. The second one is what's in your slice, and then the third one here that says plugins. The yellow jigsaw puzzle icon that will open up the GEMINI as the default from that list box there, and then the only item is use GEMINI extensions. So click the third yellow jigsaw puzzle icon to bring up the option to where you can choose GEMINI. Is there anybody having any trouble creating a slice or joining the project or anything